Shake what my mama gave me. Oh, my mama. That's not weird. You're weird.
She said, ooh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
If you don't know who this is, shame on you. Shame. This is my mother, Diane. She's the salon mom. So first, I just posted a story on my Instagram and Facebook that she just had her blepharoplasty or whatever you call that. And look how good she's healed. How long ago was it?
2 weeks.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Today.
They said that you will see the true result within a month once all the swelling's gone down. Okay, I know it's hard for you to get up and down, but you have to go close to the camera and show them. Look how pretty! Look at that. So what they did was they removed all the excess skin above her eye, and it just took 20 years off of her, and it's not even all the way healed yet. It looks so good. Let's see. So pretty. Can we get a wow? Let's get some wows in the comment. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Do you love it?
I do love it. Very much.
So tell everybody about, were you scared before?
Yes, I was scared.
Okay, so tell everybody how the process was.
Anytime you do anything near your eyes, it's scary. But I was like, okay, my eyes were getting kind of saggy. And I was lifting my eyebrows so high, trying to open my eyes up, that I was getting really deep wrinkles across here, which I didn't have. Well, how old, Landon? 4? 3? 3 years ago, I was totally smooth, but as I don't know, I guess aged. Anyway, the skin started falling down over my eye, and so I was lifting higher and higher and higher with my eyebrows, trying to compensate.
Mm-hmm.
And so Joseph says, Mom, you gotta do this. And I'm like, okay.
She didn't realize she needed it.
I really didn't. I didn't really know anything about it particularly. So he took me to see the doctor, and the doctor said, oh, yeah, that'd be really easy to do for you, and it would really open up your eyes. And it has made a difference. I don't have to wear my glasses as much to see into the distance because
good to see you too.
my eyes are open. Does that make sense?
Bye, guys.
So I
Love
only have to
you.
wear glasses for close up pretty much now because I can really see out. So it's been great. And then I was really nervous because I don't want to go under, and they says, don't worry, it's just one Valium. And I said, okay, one Valium.
We have some funny footage of her talking.
Oh, please don't. And so I took the one Valium, and next thing I know, I'm waking up, my husband's putting these little ice rounds on my eyes and taking care of me. And it'd been 36 hours. One Valium, 36 hours. I was out of it.
So she slept very well.
I did.
She's looking very rested, and so you feel like you could confidently recommend Fortitude.
Oh yeah, they're very good at what they do.
She also got her lips filled. She also
I
got her
had
Botox.
really fine lines starting to show up around my lip line. When I concentrate, I purse a lot. And my husband, you're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be sorry. You're gonna have all those little lines. You're gonna be sorry. And I don't think about it. I'm concentrating, and when I concentrate, it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just did my lip line, and it made
They did more than that. They filled your lips.
well, they
She
filled
had
my lips.
2 syringes, you guys. She's lying. She's lying like a rug. She is up in here lying to you. Say, oh, they just a little here. No, 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 ma'am. They created some lips because yours had shriveled and dried like a prune in the sun.
Well, that's what happens when you get 75.
I know. Your children just took everything. And now look at them right here. Natural. She used to have these, but no, I do.
My husband likes them.
Yeah. And he's a very harsh critic, honestly.
Yeah.
He
said my
at
eyes were
first he
looking
said
good.
that he was gonna fire us as her hairstylist if we didn't cut her hair short again, and now she has long hair and he prefers it. But it took us a while to get him on board with what we
Oh
wanted.
yeah, he did.
Okay, so that's enough about that. If you guys are interested, I do have a few videos that I did a collab with Fortitude, so you can check out the spa and the surgery center, and you can see clothes. Get a little closer to the camera. There's absolutely no scar. Close. This is only 2 weeks. You don't have to move. No, there you go. Okay. No blink. Blink if you need help. Oh gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna start with our product demo. Let's put her up in the chair. Carefully, Diane.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so as you know, this is my mother. She is wonderful and gorgeous and fabulous. Now, aside from your eye cosmetic procedure, what is the #1 beauty tip that you could share with all these ladies? Because how old are you?
75.
She is 75 years old. So what is the #1 thing that you tell everybody that keeps you looking and feeling young and youthful?
Well, it's really important to make sure that you cleanse your face properly morning and night. And it's really important to have great hair because hair makes you look younger. Before I did anything to my face.
Yeah, so she's always been very, very pretty her whole life. Hi, Candy. She's saying hi, beautiful mom.
Hi, Kim.
She's always been beautiful her entire life, which is why my dad kidnapped her and married her. He said that she had an eye doctor appointment on Monday, so they had to get married on Saturday before she realized what he really looked like. And I believe him. No, I'm just kidding. So when we started doing volume systems and extensions at our salon, we've had a lot of clients that have had facelifts, cosmetic procedures, lasers, you name it, and they all say the #1 beauty tip that they can give is hair. Because when your hair starts to get thin, when it starts to get dull, when it starts to just be lifeless and limp, you cut it all off because there's nothing you can do with it, and that's what makes you look like an old lady. And I like to use the analogy or the example of the Golden Girls back in the 80s compared to Sex in the City in the 2000s, okay? Jennifer Lopez in her 50s versus what 50 used to look like. And if you take out all that hair, J-Lo is not looking that J-Glow, okay? She may have pretty skin, she may have big diamonds in the rocks that she got, but she got to get that weave in, okay? Now, if you can't come to Ryan Wayne Salon in person, I hope you make it a bucket list activity because we like to have a lot of fun. But you are able to achieve a lot of really, really good quality looks and tricks. Oh, yeah. This, I know. Okay. By using our Ryan Wayne hair care. So Nathan and I, in conjunction with the team, including Courtney and Brianna, have been working on product innovation for a decade. And the reason why we started trying to develop our own product, which a lot of people don't realize this, we've been in the industry for a long time and we have access to all of the best salon quality products, but we found that there were still issues with the products. They would either make the hair too greasy and too heavy, they would make the hair not like hydrated enough, no shine, they would make the hair feel heavy, it would make it feel, you know, I have clients back in the day before Ryan Wayne hair care that they're like, no, don't condition my hair, it makes my hair heavy and then I can't get any volume. So we were like, there's got to be a way for us to create a product that we can get the ultimate shine, moisture, repair, growth, healthy scalp, but still get a lot of volume. Can you say hi, Brenda?
Hi.
She can't see you.
Oh.
So we started working with local chemists here in Dallas, Texas, and all of our products are created for us. It is not a private label. It's not some company that we paid and put a label on it. We actually developed these products with chemists, and we would try them, and then we would tweak them, and then we would use them on each other and on our clients, and we wouldn't tell them what it was and see if they liked it or not tell them we put in their hair until we really got to the point where we are today, where we have these amazing products that people will say, oh my gosh, my hair feels better than after a Brazilian blowout. You know, I love the way that I get so much volume. I've never been able to use conditioner without my hair weighing down. It keeps my hair feeling cleaner longer. I'm not having as much shedding. My hair's not falling out as much. Yada, yada, yada. So, we are going to be doing some product demos today. If you need products, a lot of you have been watching us for a long time and already have the products. This is a great time for you to stock up. We are doing 30% off today only. So if you want to go ahead and place your orders, if it's $150 or more, you will automatically get 30% at checkout. And there's a link tree in my bio, and there's a lot of moderators in here that can remind you guys how to find the products. It's also listed in the TikTok shops if you're watching on TikTok. A lot of people ask, how do I get my hair healthy and how do I get it to grow? That's the number 1 and 2 questions that we get from every single client, whether they get extensions or their natural hair. And we always tell them you need to do more conditioning and less heat. More conditioning and less heat. And that's why I am so passionate about educating people on how to use our products, because I don't want you to buy it and not use it properly, and then you don't feel like you're getting a different result. Because if you're buying something and not using it the right way, you're gonna feel like, oh, I didn't notice a difference. But you will, I promise. So the first thing we're gonna do, Brianna's gonna get close to the camera. We are going to condition your hair when it's dry. You always, anytime you're going to shampoo and blow dry your hair, you put the Purple Sapphire mask in conjunction with the luster oil in a bowl, mix it up, and apply it to dry hair. And the reason why is because your hair is very absorbent. If your hair is completely full of water and you put conditioner on it, that conditioner is just going to drip right down the drain, and you're not going to attract all those ingredients on a deeper penetrated level that you will when it's on dry hair. So you'll notice when you do this, it takes maybe a minute once you're in the habit. You're not going to put this Purple Sapphire mask, which is included in all the kits that you can buy online, and it's also sold separately. You're not going to put this in the shower. You're going to put it on at the bathroom counter. Let it sit for a minimum of 5 to 10 minutes or longer. I have people who will leave it on all morning while they take the dogs out, drink their coffee. I have people who will put it on, leave it on overnight if their hair is very dry or very brittle. There's no wrong amount. It can't sit too long, but you definitely want to let it sit for a minimum of 5 to 10 minutes. Just take your ring off. I'm going to show you rubber in your skin. Okay, so we're going to push her up to the camera. So you can see her hair is dry. When was the last time you washed your hair?
A week ago.
Let her. Okay, a week ago. So this is what we're gonna show. We're gonna show you guys the process. This is a week-old blowout. You can see that her hair does not look greasy, does not look heavy, it doesn't even look dirty. Most people will be like, oh my gosh, her hair looks perfect. She doesn't need to do anything to it. And that's the benefit of using Ryan Wayne hair care and our Ryan Wayne styling tools in between washes and blow dries. So we're gonna have Brianna go ahead and mix it up and apply it onto her hair. And like I said, you wanna make sure the hair is dry. Brush out any tangles before you put it on there. And you'll pull her hair over to the front so they can see. Perfect. Now, you're gonna start and focus the product mostly on the mid-lengths and ends, and then work your way up toward the scalp. Anyone who has a dry, itchy scalp, I tell everyone it's no different than your skin. Your scalp is still skin. If your scalp is feeling dry, flaky, itchy, it needs to be moisturized. So you can work this all the way up into the scalp, massage it with your fingertips or use the wet brush and exfoliate your scalp and massage. You can put that oil directly on your scalp and massage it in as well, and it will really help you achieve a less itchy, dry scalp. If you have a dry scalp also, I would suggest doing the Amber Deluxe Kit. The Amber shampoo and conditioner is what all of our clients that have seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, psoriasis, eczema, curly hair, really dry curly hair, this is going to be the product that you will love. It is going to come with all the styling products, including the mask and oil that we're putting on right now. So any questions so far about the first step? The first step to washing your hair is conditioning. Yes, I know it sounds crazy. The first step to washing your hair is conditioning. You're going to apply the Purple Sapphire mask and the luster oil on dry hair and let it sit for a minimum of 5 to 10 minutes. My hair is very, very dry. No matter what I do, nothing works. I need. Yeah, Shannon, and if you do the products that we're suggesting in that order, you will have fantastic results. I can guarantee it. Now we're going to use the wet brush. You can also buy the Goodnight Kiss if you guys just want to purchase these products with the brush. It's called the Goodnight Kiss, and that will come with your wet brush as well as the mask and the oil. But if you're like, I really want to try the whole regimen, 30% off is definitely the time to get it. If I have any moderators that want to remind people how they can find the products, Does the shampoo not wash out the conditioner? You're going to shampoo, yes, but like I said, this is going to be penetrating on a deeper level because it's being absorbed directly into the hair with no water barrier. If you have your hair full of water, it's not going to absorb as much, if any. So we do have a link tree in my bio that will take you to the Ryan Wayne Haircut app as well as our website. And then there's also TikTok shops where you can get it. Now, as you can see, any excess product that Brianna had left, she's going to rub into her skin. It will make your skin feel so good and it will hydrate. So that's the exact same thing I'm telling you about your scalp for any people who have dry scalp. It's going to be great. Can I use normal conditioner on its own on the head? Sophie, you can do these same steps. These tips are going to be universal for any product, but I promise if you use these products, you're going to have a fantastic result. Jennifer loves my voice. I'm so grateful because you're the first person to ever tell me that. My husband wants to put a shock collar on me, so now we don't have to. So glad. Yes, click on the link, and there is also on the TikTok shops. Thank you, Shelly. And you guys, don't forget, we want you all to be joining the team. Let's get those heart me's in on TikTok Live. Let's get those gift galleries filled, and let's place those orders. Hi, Harley, doing good. So, Diane, tell us about the aromatherapy. How is it now that you have all the product on your hair?
Oh, the aromatherapy. Every time I do anything with my hair, brush it, take it out of my nightcap, in the morning, it smells wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody who comes up to give me a hug or walks past me says, oh wow, what perfume? I said, it's my hair. And I shake it out and let them smell and they're like, wow. So it is very soothing and you wake up happy because your hair smells really good. Usually after you wash your hair, after about a day or two, it starts smelling a little bit stale to me. And with our products, it always smells fresh. And not only just fresh, but really smells good. I enjoy it myself.
Okay, so as this mask is sitting, we are not going to move the cameras to show you the shampoo process, but we're going to go ahead and explain it. So when we're going to shampoo our client's hair and our own hair, we utilize the foam bath. So we actually retail these little foam bottles. Looks like a color applicator bottle. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill it with 2 ounces of warm water, 1 to 2 pumps of either the amber shampoo or a quarter size amount of the purple sapphire shampoo. And then you're going to shake it up and you're going to apply it all throughout the hair and scalp. And the reason we're doing this is because it's going to allow the product to distribute evenly throughout the hair and scalp. If you have tangly hair, when it gets wet, you can imagine that shampoo, if you have it in your hand, it just sticks in one spot and you feel like you have to keep adding more and more or adding more water. And this is just going to prevent all of that. It's going to give you a really, really good lather. This is amazing for anyone who wears hair extensions, box braids, dreadlocks, somebody with curly hair, wigs, volume systems, because it will allow you to get that shampoo directly to the scalp where it's needed. You don't really need to shampoo the ends of your hair because your hair down here is dry. On the scalp is where we produce oil and odor. So we want to neutralize the oil and odor on the scalp, but we want to hydrate the ends of the hair, right? So that's why we're putting the conditioner first, so our hair is full of conditioner. Then when we go to shampoo, the shampoo is not being absorbed by the ends. Now, once you actually brush this through, because when you're standing in the shower and the water's coming down and you're rinsing the shampoo, you want to use the wet brush on the scalp to make sure that you're actually moving the hair around, making sure that you're exfoliating the scalp and making sure that all of that product is being released and not tangling up in the hair to cause buildup. A lot of times people feel like they have oily hair when in fact it's just product buildup. It could be the product that you're using and it could be the way you're applying it. So if you utilize the foam bath, I promise you, you're going to rinse and repeat. So you're going to do that 2 to 3 times. There have been times where I have clients have very dirty hair or they had done a special style and they had a lot of hairspray where you have to do more. 2 ounces of warm water with a quarter size amount of purple sapphire shampoo or 1 to 2 pumps of the amber shampoo is all you need. Do not mix a bigger batch and try to do that or put more shampoo. Just rinse it thoroughly And when you're brushing it, all that dirt is going to be removed, the oil is being removed, and then you'll get a really, really good foamy lather that feels really good, like an Herbal Essence commercial, but not wasting product, okay? So, while this is sitting, we're gonna send her off to the shampoo bowl. She's gonna go get her hair shampooed and conditioned. And I know you guys have seen that process before. Okay, don't trip. Can't trust her. Okay. And once she does that 2 to 3 times, here you go, Diana, I'll have you take this for me. Thank you so much. Once she does that shampoo 2 to 3 times, she's going to blot the hair dry with a hand towel. Apply 1 to 2 pumps of conditioner and comb it through and let it sit for 1 to 3 minutes. You can do that in the shower while you wash your face, shave your legs, yada yada, blah blah blah, and then rinse it out, okay? So in the meantime, we have our next beautiful guest, Jordan. So Jordan already had her hair shampooed and conditioned, and we're letting her air dry a little bit so we can show the product demonstration of what the products can do. So Jordan, tell me about your hair.
It's usually really dry. I'm always doing something with cars, animals, always outside. It's naturally wavy-ish, I would say, so it also makes it drier.
And you feel like you struggle with the frizz?
Yes, always frizzy.
And not looking shiny?
I will say I do love doing the luster oil before bed and waking up, and it does help way, like with the frizz, so.
So Jordan's been using the Amber Deluxe kit for a while, and it's really good for her because, like she said, she has a lot of sun exposure, she's outside a lot, she deals with wild beasts in the field, and not just me and nature. So she's gonna be able to enjoy maximum hydration and UV protection, which a lot of people don't realize. All of our products are basically gonna have that sunscreen effect to help protect your hair from the sun. And a lot of people don't realize how damaging the sun is, and I just remind them, think about your patio furniture. Patio furniture is sitting outside, it's industrial dye, and it still fades. So you can imagine what that's going to be doing to your hair. So the first product that we're going to put in her hair is the Ametrain Detangler. So this one is going to give her heat protection and prime her hair immediately to release all those tangles and knots. And it's going to even out the porosity of the hair, boost shine, give her that conditioning and softening effect. So her hair is already mostly dry, not completely, it's still damp. So I'm just going to do a single pump. This is a product that if you have a youngster, a young girl that is always like, ow, 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 it really does help release those tangles. And you can even leave it in and let it air dry. Thank you for subscribing, Brittany. Okay, so I love using either the white luxury paddle brush or the purple paddle brush, just depends on the person. The white paddle brush has single nylon bristles, so it's a little bit firmer, stronger. So if you have a sensitive scalp or you like a little bit more gentle touch, I would suggest going for the purple paddle brush. They're going to give you the same effect, and they're both good on wet to dry hair. Yes, we have our own hair salon. So you can see it's going to get through all those tangles and distribute the product very well. It does have boar bristle brush as well. So it's going to give her smoothing, detangling, and shine. Alright, so once I brush that through, I'm going to put the luster oil. The luster oil is one of my absolute favorite products. UV protection, moisture, and shine. It's very, very, very lightweight. Less tangles, also helps improve the appearance of split ends by far, okay? So I like to rub it in on both sides of my hands. All the products are going to be excellent for your skin. And when you apply it to both sides of the hands before you go in here, that way you don't put too much in one spot. But honestly, even if you feel like you put too much initially, by the time it absorbs, it's completely gone and it's weightless. You're not going to be like, oh crap, my hair's dirty from the oil. I use a lot of other brands that I feel, ooh, I can definitely put too much of that and now I need to wash the hair or it's not going to dry and not going to style. So once I put all that oil throughout, if I need more, I just touch the back of my hands. And I'm not scared, especially for Jordan, because her hair is pretty thick and full. This is all her natural hair. And her hair and scalp do get dry. So I like to work it all the way up to the scalp. Any questions in the chat? You guys feel free to ask. If you Brianna's standing right here, she's reading the comments if I miss your comment. Any product questions? What should I order? How should I do this? Where do I
Do you
order?
have a video that you could show people how to do this? It's on the app, right?
Yes, if you download the Ryan Wayne Hair Care app, you will see all of our product demo videos, which are on the app with each product. Okay, anything that's left over, do not get a towel, rub it into your skin.
It's really great for tattoos.
It's so good for tattoos. All my inked people love it.
Oh, thanks. I just got another.
Okay, I'm gonna brush that oil through. Something else that I like to teach my clients and customers is you should brush each product through so you get even distribution of each product. And once you're doing it in your normal routine, it doesn't take as long and it will go quickly.
Did you guys already talk about hard water and stuff?
No.
That
Products
just
for that?
popped up.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Downloading now. How about products to help with hard water here in the South?
So all of our products are great. We have a lot of people who live like in Waco, Texas that love our line, and especially that mask and oil before they get their hair wet, so you're not absorbing all those chemicals from the water. Okay, next, crystal structure. Primer, mineral rich, daily hydrator. It's good for your skin and your hair.
Setting makeup.
You can use it to set your makeup or hydrate your skin. Oh, yeah.
Yes, the oil helps a lot with frizzy hair.
The oil and the luster, okay, these ones, and then the polisher, anti-frizz, moisture and control. These are the three that are for my curly hair girls and guys, or anyone who has frizzy, dry, tangly hair. These are the three. Okay,
Just will you ask if they can see? I can see the comments, but it's just loading. I just want to make sure it's not just.
can you guys see me? Are you on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah. So is that way?
Can you guys see me?
You can get the cap on the website. I'm pretty sure. Perimenopause over here. Does anything help with? I missed it.
I can
Yes,
get it.
they
I
can
can get
see
it.
you.
Perimenopause over here too. Do any help with hair growth and loss?
Yes, the Purple Sapphire Deluxe Kit. Its main purpose is for repair and regrowth.
Do you ship to the UK?
We do. We ship worldwide. You just have to pay for shipping and handling. Okay. The Brilliance. It's a brilliant idea to use this. Okay. Heat protection. It will also speed up your blow dry. It's a dry oil. Helps prevent and repair split-ins. And you guys, it's a shine and fragrance spray. So even when I'm not heating my hair, I still put this in my hair to give it a shine, a fragrance, and protect my hair from UV rays.
Purple Sapphire Deluxe Kit is going to be great for oily hair. You can use the crystal structure.
Or damaged.
The diamond does. You can use it for a lot of different things.
So you guys can see now I put quite a bit of product in her hair and it's already looking so much more shiny. Okay, turn this way for me. So look at how it's already giving her so much shine. Can you guys see that in the camera? I can't see.
Can we get closer?
Yeah, just if you don't mind. Like, look at how shiny it's making her hair.
Very pretty.
Look at that. And this is just like the product. I haven't even dried it yet, or flat ironed, or curled, or anything. Look this way. Look at the shine, and it made her hair so much softer. You can see it's already gotten rid of the frizz. It's beautiful. So, if you are struggling with any of these things, I promise, try it. You will buy it in the future. You will be a repeat customer. I don't really ever have any clients or customers online that have purchased the products that are regretting it, especially at 30% off. I charge her double usually just because, you know, I can. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me?
Joseph, what's best for naturally curly layered hair that I like to know about?
The Amber Deluxe Kit. So she has that curly frizzy hair. So say she wanted to blow dry her hair straight and smooth, but she likes curl, so I'm not going to do that. But I could also put in the polisher on damp hair, and it will help to smooth out that hair. It's amazing. I have done a video with this on frizzy hair before. I use a hot air brush and flat iron, and it just makes the hair like silk, like glass.
What
Okay.
did you mix with the dry hair conditioner?
The luster oil. And that's in the Goodnight Kiss. That'll come with your wet brush, your mask, and your oil, or you can get the deluxe kit. 30% off any order over $150.
what is the best blow drying tool?
Well, we're about to show you. This is the Ryan Wayne hot air brush. So glad you asked. So I like to use the Ryan Wayne sectioning clips. They're very strong and grip the hair and don't fall out. I always go to diagonal and I start in the front just because if I'm doing my own hair, I can see that part and it's easier. Same for you guys at home. Look down for me. So this is a round brush, a blow dryer, a wet brush, all in one. So literally all you do is you just grab it and you just hold it and you slide it through the hair just like that.
You're asking what is the Amber Deluxe?
You're gonna come over here and answer.
I still want to talk over you. So like right here?
Yeah, so you can hear you.
So the Amber Deluxe kit is going to be the full regimen. You're going to get the Amber shampoo, conditioner, your pre-treatment mask, your Diamond Luster nourishing oil, your detangler primer Ametrine, Brilliance, which is a dry oil spray that's a heat protectant and split end repair. You'll get Crystal Structure, which is the hydrating mineral mist that you can use not only for your hair, but also on your skin and for setting makeup. And then the Polisher, which is an anti-frizz control cream. Did I get it all? That's the Amber Deluxe kit. That's what he recommends for curly hair, unruly hair, really dry hair. Scalp conditioning. You need hydration, extra moisture. That is the one you wanted. So yes, hopefully that.
Okay, look at that. So that's what the hot air brush did. It dried her hair. Come a little this way. There you go. See that shine? And you guys saw the before.
And it's so easy to run my fingers through it.
So soft. And you can see it just makes your color pop. Okay, so now we're just going to work our way back. So I'm just going to take another section with that clip and I just go from the top of the head and work my way down. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so you don't have to worry about sectioning it with the comb or anything like that. And I'll just integrate it into the first section, just like that.
The hot air brush that he's using has 3 different settings. You're going to have low, medium, and high. Low is going to be still high intensity blow, but low intensity heat. Medium is medium, and high is high intensity heat, high intensity blow. So you can vacillate back and forth so you're not overheating the hair, and you're continuing to give it shape, polish, smoothing. It has the boar bristle and the longer tangling bristles. And it's round like a round brush. Eileen said, I'm watching you while working. Shh, don't tell. Shelby, I just answered that. Let me know if you didn't hear me.
Okay, we're also going to be doing a raffle too. So anyone who places an order that's $200 or more will be putting your name in a raffle giveaway.
Zoe, we'll call you Goldilocks. You like
Place your
Crystal.
orders. You're getting 30% off. If it's $200 or more, you'll be entered into a giveaway.
Okay, so Shelby, the hot air brush that he's using, or the one-step volumizer as it's also called, has 3 different settings for intensity of heat and how hard it blows. So you'll have low, medium, and high. Low is going to be low heat, high intensity blow. Medium is medium for both. And high is going to be high intensity heat and high intensity blow. So you can go back and forth.
Look how pretty. Woo. Just working my way back.
Yeah, there's different. Low is going to be cool. Harley Queen said, I'm getting some now, ordering now.
Yes! Get it, Harley. Get it, get it.
Angela, all of the products and tools that are being demonstrated are going to be in the bio or in the link tree. So if the moderators want to go on there and give step step-by-step instructions for people that are struggling to find it. You can purchase it by going to the link tree.
Or TikTok shop.
Or you can go to TikTok shops.
Do you have the color right now? Little question.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Zoe said she missed you all.
Hi Zoe, thank you. You're so sweet. We missed you too. We've just been really, really busy.
Thank you, Michelle.
Now another thing, you guys, you can use all these same products and air dry. You do not have to blow dry them in. You can air dry. So anyone who has curly hair that wants to use air dry or diffuse, great.
So just so you guys know, he used the full regimen. So if you're wanting to recreate the exact same look that he's doing on Jordan currently, you're going to get the Amber Deluxe Kit. And you're going to get the one-step volumizer, the hot air brush. And then we'll get into more tools after he gets them blow drying.
Now I like to go back and forth and side to side to prevent any cowlicks. That way, no matter how the wind blows or if she parts her hair a different direction, she has smooth volume in every direction. We get an order? Yay! We have a goal of 50 orders today, you guys. There, it's Harley. Thank you. We have a goal of 50 orders. If it's 200 or more, you're going to be getting your 30% off and you're entered into a giveaway.
You can still use all of the products if you air dry. It's going to prevent it from air drying really frizzy. So if you have natural wave or curl, it will just give that curl and wave pattern hydration, so it'll minimize frizz. If your hair is really straight, it'll just give it that nice high shine and hydration.
Okay, we're going to pause. We're going to take this clip out and we're going to show. I did just the products on this side, which already looks better. And then on this side, we blow dried them in. And Jordy, stand for the people. Stand.
Wow.
Okay.
Just blow dry.
Right here. So this is with no flat iron or curling iron. And you can see how soft. It still has movement, it still has body, and I put a lot of oil and a lot of the Amatrin Detangler. And now turn your whole body. Like this. Okay, look at that. Wow.
Light, soft,
So
Very soft.
shiny.
smooth, sexy.
So shiny.
Love it. Wow. Can I answer a question, Joseph?
Yeah, now compared to this.
Okay, Carrie said, hi, I'm going through menopause. My scalp to middle of my hair is oily, but from there down is dry. What can I do or use?
Yeah, so you're gonna, that's exactly what I was just talking about. The ends of your hair are being dry, tangly, dull, frizzy. So you're gonna do that purple sapphire mask and luster oil on the ends before you shampoo with the foam bath on the scalp, and that will help prevent you from absorbing all of the shampoo down here and keeping it hydrated and then cleaning up here. So because this is so easy, I want Jordan to show you guys. She can do this herself as well. So, Jordan, show us on the other side.
I'm not very good at the clipping part.
Yeah, you
You
don't
don't
have
have
to.
to.
And then go on the top and pull it towards your nose too. Yep, just like that. Boom. There it is.
Yeah.
When you pull opposite of the direction you want it to lay, you'll have more volume when you brush it.
Get it, girl, get it.
So it's super easy. This is not, this will be, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not something that you have to have a professional stylist do for you, but it will give you a smooth, polished, professional looking blowout.
They're all saying, wow, looks so shiny, amazing, love.
And you don't, like I was saying earlier, you don't have to overanalyze it, like, oh, I need to take it perfectly, or this or that. Like, just get in there, and let the product work. It will do the job for you.
They would like to know what her color is.
She's golden blonde. See? So simple.
She's just
So-
brushing.
If you have used any type of blow drying tool that looks like this, I promise you will really like ours because the ergonomics, we've worked out the handle size, the brush size, the bristle type, the airflow. It's different. So
Well,
you're definitely love it.
Jordan doesn't normally like do a lot of styling. She's outside a lot. She's got animals, and she is able to do it and still get like salon quality, volume, movement, body, shine, all those things in a matter of minutes. You guys saw. So it's user friendly, and I don't know if you noticed, it's got the round brush shape, and that's scary for an inexperienced user. Did you ever feel like it was gonna get stuck, Jordan?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it just glides right through, so you don't have to worry about that.
Even if your hair is tangled.
And literally all she was doing was just brushing and taking it in every direction. So that's what Joe's was doing. So he's just brushing it in every direction, and then he's going back and forth between high and low. So it still sounds the same volume of blow intensity, but it's going back and forth between hot and cold.
I have an off-brand brush too, and that's really nice
Yeah.
using the off-brand dry brush.
It's really great on mixed textured hair, really curly hair. If you like a really smooth, sleek blowout, but you don't want to sacrifice volume, it works really well on all textures. Sharon isn't here today, or we'd bring her over to show you, but it works on all ethnicities.
Oops, sorry.
Yep.
Who's that?
The tower.
Yeah.
Samantha Milligan 25. This is the one you've been looking for. You can order it by going to the bio and selecting it in the link tree. You can go to the Hair Care app, which is Wrangling Salon Hair Care. It's a free app you can download, and you can also get it on TikTok Shops. Dee Dee, it's going to be listed if you just search it in, if you go to the link in the bio or on the Hair Care app. I can look it up, give me just a second.
Okay.
How much for just the product?
Well, all the prices are listed on there, you guys. Go check it out. I'm gonna take this off because everything looks better without a cape. Now, I want to show y'all. So Jordan, stand up. Don't trip on the cord. Okay. You.
Want me to do it?
There we go. Okay. All right. So Jordan, come right over here. Okay. So see how much body she got. It was really quick.
Yeah.
So even in the morning, like if she sleeps with her hair in her bonnet, she could just spray the crystal structure, the brilliance, a little bit of luster oil, and then just touch it up with that. And like I said, what I love about it is you're gonna be able to change the part if you style it that way. Like you can change the style so quick and easy, and no matter which way you want to part your hair, or if the wind blows, or pull it back, put it in a ponytail, you're gonna have all this fabulous volume. I
So
love
to
it.
answer
for
your
those
question,
reasons.
the Ryan Wayne one-step hair dryer and volumizer, the hot air brush, is $149 before tax. So if you get that plus a couple of products, you'll get the 30% off automatically at checkout.
The dry brush is totally worth it.
Worth it.
We also just launched our new hair clips, which I don't think I have any over here, but I would show that too.
Zoe has a new doggy named Millie.
Aw. I have 5 dollars.
So see how cute is that? Just if she's in a hurry, just wants a little cute little.
Mermaid, he hasn't styled it yet. He was just showing the ease of blow drying, but how smooth and voluminous it can be just through the blow dry brush.
Well, I want to show the clips too. I think that's what recording is going.
Jax, you can definitely ask about extensions. I would recommend sending an inquiry for a consultation, and we can get that booked. They love your tattoos. Oh, thank you.
Ding, we got an order! Way to go! Okay, so these I love because they are flat. So what I do, thank you, is I just come in this way, I twist it at the top, slide it that way, and
You want
then,
to turn around so they can see Joseph?
ah,
Sorry.
that's okay,
Squat lower, Jordan.
I can't with my
like
knee.
that,
Oh, that's true. I forgot about your knee. Okay, never mind. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah,
Please don't hurt
you're
yourself.
like that. Cool. She moves.
You
But
care.
I twist it, and I put it up in a clip.
Here, I'll show you. Just look up at the sky and stand normal. There you go. Okay, so he was trying to show. Put it like you're in a ponytail. Twist it. Boom! And then you can kind of pull some out, make it look cute. Turn around.
Ta-da!
So when she's gonna be out and about with her doggies,
Ooh!
and on her neck.
We got a Leon! Thank you, babe! So sweet! Let me turn the volume up so we can hear those gifts.
Or turn around, Jordan. Or we can get less crazy with the twistiness. Move some down.
And there's 3 per pack, you guys. These are new. We've got the tortoise, the white, and the black.
See how cute that is?
Look how flat it is.
Turn-
It's
turn.
not the.
It doesn't pull on.
Yeah, it's gonna pull on you. It doesn't feel like it's gonna stick in your head.
Very cute.
Mhm.
It's not digging in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, babe. That's so sweet. All right, now I just wanted to point out that we do have these new clips. They're fabulous. I
Yes,
use them all
Jax,
the
we
time.
can do virtual consultations and determine what it is that you're needing.
All right. So next thing I want to show is the mini smooth styler. This is our #1 bestseller as far as styling tools goes. And of course, make sure you purchase the carbon comb.
We do have toppers for short hair, and we also have ready-to-wear systems that are things that you can take on and off yourself without having to bond anything.
I put the Amber Deluxe kit. We shampooed and conditioned her hair with the Amber shampoo and conditioner, and we used all the styling products that are in that kit.
Are you answering
Hey.
about shine?
Okay,
Joseph, was that a question about shine? You
Yes.
answered? Okay, just making sure.
so if I want to get even more,
We are
volume-
located at 450 West Harwood Road in Hurst, Texas.
even more volume and get rid of that frizz.
Brittany, if you go to the link in the bio and it takes you to the website, there is a search tool. Just type in One Step Volumizer or Hot Airbrush and it'll pull it up.
And you can see it's really not bad. Like normally, I'll show you on somebody
Also,
that I
the
did.
hair care hat.
I'll show you on somebody that I didn't just blow dry with the hot air brush, but she has no calyx. But normally, if like the root's a little frizzy, I can just smooth it right out with this. But because of that hot air brush, there's doing a lot. Let's turn sideways this
Okay,
way,
Princess, can you
or I might have you stand.
explain further what your question is so I can answer it?
Let's see. Okay. Maybe a little right here. Yeah. Okay, you can see right here. This part has a little bit more frizz. Hold this for a second, please. I'm gonna put- Yeah, right here. So this is a very common area where people have a little bit more texture and frizz. Right around the hairline down here. Can they see, Brianna?
I think so. I
So
can't see this people. Hold on.
you
let's see.
can just
Yeah,
take
they can see.
this and brush it, just like that. And look, totally smooth. No frizz, no palette. Just like that. Same thing right here. I wanted to do that around her hairline. Take this, chin up. Boom. You have bangs or calyx around your face. This is amazing.
Or frizzy sideburns like me.
In that way, now look, when she goes to brush it back, there's no frizz or calyx right there.
My baby hairs behind, like on the very bottom of my head, are always curly, and that looks great.
It says, I have eye tips and it's hard to put clips in my hair. Do you have anything to use to clip your hair up? I'm gonna show the flat one.
Sure.
This one. Okay, so it comes in a package. It's called Hair and Claw Set. So it comes in a package like this, so you have 3 different colors. But if you notice, it gives it the look like it's the ones like back in the day that had the teeth, but it's flat. So it's not gonna scrape. And then just make sure that you're picking up the hair and you're sliding it in gently so you're not catching any of your eye tip extensions.
Mini smooth styler is amazing. Okay, now you can sit.
These are also the sectioning clips that he used. Again, they're flat, there's no teeth, so they're not gonna grab the bonds of your extensions.
And all of the products that we put in her hair have heat protection, so I don't have to worry about burning her hair. Now, when you're doing, a lot of people say, what temperature should I put it on? It's going to depend on the speed and efficiency of the person using the tool. If you're slow, you'll want to do a little bit lower heat. But I'm really fast, it's my professional, so I can do it pretty quickly.
Brittany, were you able to find the dryer on any of the shopping areas? Retail store fronts?
I will say this curling iron not only gives an excellent curl, maintains the temperature from start to finish, but it glides through the hair. It's
Doesn't
not
pull.
pull at all.
Hi, Margaret.
Is it today?
Just go home and take your. Yeah, all forgiven.
Always works.
Eve said hi.
Thank you.
Kathy Sterling said hello, everyone.
Thank you for the dolphin.
Just watching them style makes me sleepy and relaxed. What was the tool he used before this one? It was the One-Step Volumizer Hot Air Brush. Oh, no, they said before. Oh, you're right. It was the Mini Smooth Styler. It's like a little mini hot brush. It just helps to give it smoothing, eliminate cowlicks. You can get volume bend in all those hard to reach areas without fear of burning yourself.
So I can show you.
I just want him to do my hair, that's all.
Book the consultation.
And we do virtual consultations if you live afar.
It's worth it though.
Her hair color is so pretty.
Raymond.
Yep.
Okay,
I love her hair.
turn around. You might sign up for this part. I'm going to show y'all again. Down here where she has all this curly frizzy hair. Okay, so I'm using the Mini Smooth Styler. And all I'm going to do is just brush it. Just like this.
Make sure you guys are tapping and sharing the live.
Now look at that. Boop. Perfect.
Babyface, yes, we do have products for scalp. I would recommend based on texture or if you're oily, fine, broken hair, heat damage, anything like that, I would do the Purple Sapphire Deluxe Kit. It's going to have the full regimen, shampoo, conditioner, pre-treatment. The only thing I would add to it that it does not include in the Deluxe Kit is your foam bath bottle and your wet brush for exfoliating the scalp. And then of course, if you want any of the tools you see him using, but you asked about the scalp, that's fine.
Well, and you guys, with 30% off, if you need a new curler or flat iron, go ahead and get one. That's a good deal and they are good quality.
Yeah. To answer your question, to clean or when to replace the hot air brush, you are going to spritz the hot air brush when you're done using it with either an isopropyl alcohol or a barbicide mixture, and just use a towel to gently pull the hair out of the bristles and to cleanse it, and then let it dry. If you feel like it's time to renew or get a new one, you'll know, because like all other things over time and a lot of use, you know, it's time to get a new one. I would say if you're not using it professionally, like nonstop, every day, all day, like we do at the salon, you're gonna get what, minimally, what, just, I don't know, 50 years? How long do you think the hot air brush lasts? For someone who's not using it like us, it's gonna use, yeah, it's gonna last a long time. But just use your better judgment. Especially if you're taking care of it, you're not dropping it, you're not pulling by the end of the cord and ripping it out of the wall, you're not doing all the things to hurt it. You're gonna clean the white paddle brush or the purple paddle brush the same way I described for the hot air brush. You're gonna spritz it with a sanitizer like an isopropyl alcohol or a barbicide mixture, and then gently pull the hair out of the bristles with a dry towel, and then just kind of rub it until it's clean. You can also shampoo your brushes with the Ryan Wayne shampoo and conditioner, either the purple sapphire or the amber, maybe like once a week or once a month. Just depends on you. It'll help to hydrate the bristles so they don't get dry.
You guys can see, even with all those oil-based products, conditioning, her hair is not greasy or is not heavy. It has a lot of movement, has a lot of volume, a lot of body.
Sandy, the difference between the mini smooth styler and a straightener is it's still going to give you volume and body. It also can give,
It doesn't press.
yeah, it's not pressing
It's
the
not a
hair.
symphony.
Exactly, it's not pressing the hair, but it is smoothing as it brushes through the hair, and so it's not going to be flattening it. It's also not going to burn you. You're allowed to touch the skin, and as the hair passes through those combs, that is what's smoothing it.
You're learning. You can tell she's a curly hair girl. She's not having to file.
I had one for 6 years. My family gave me.
They want to see the scalp treatment you're talking about. So you have multiple. You can do either a pre-treatment mask and oil.
The last thing I'm going to do is put the polisher, which is the anti-frizz control cream.
So the pre-treatment deconditioning mask and oil is really great if you have dry scalp, seborrheic dermatitis, eczema, irritations, psoriasis, all of those things. We put it on every single client, but whether it goes on the scalp is going to be determined on your body chemistry, your hair texture. This is what you do every time before washing. But if you feel like your scalp is really itchy, really dry, this is a really great scalp treatment. Or you can do just oil if you're wanting just an oil treatment.